After a long night of painstaking counting and verifying, London gave its vote on the EU referendum.
The number of votes cast in favour of remain a member of the European Union was 2,263,519. The number of votes cast in favour of leave the European Union was 1,513,232.
It was a night that saw a historic turnout in the capital, with a record 70% of people heading to the polls, far more than the mayoral election earlier this year, which only had 45% turnout. So while the capital may have voted for Remain, the rest of the country didn't, which begs the question for Londoners, what comes next?
People will go to work, and for most of them, their jobs will be unaffected. Tubes and buses are running out there as we speak. What will be different, of course, is the pound and the stock market. These are immediate things that will change. Now, that may seem a bit distant from most people's lives, but the truth is, anybody planning a holiday this summer abroad, anybody who has a pension is directly affected by these things, and the government will want to try to shore up that this morning in the next few hours.
Both camps at the regional counting centre at London's Guildhall experienced a long night of rollercoaster emotions. But when dawn broke, the result was clear.
This is I think, a really disappointing result for the country. I absolutely understand, though, the issues and the concerns that people had that are very real. The issues that were raised with me today as well around affordable housing, pressure on public services, many of those issues which I would be concerned will not be solved.
It's fantastic, it's absolutely fantastic, especially some of the results from right the way across the country in areas that we didn't necessarily expect to perform that well in.
For the City of London, the financial hub that warned of economic turmoil in the outcome of a Leave vote, it's a day of dealing with the fallout.
A lot of things are going to happen, but we don't really know what. Politically, things are going to happen. Business-wise, the world will carry on. Businesses will have to make plans. Will this affect the way they run their business? Might they have to take some big decisions over the next few months and years? But other than that, I think actually people want to get on with their business because the last few months have really been quite a distraction for them.
So for a capital city that wanted to remain in the EU, it's a moment of clarity and uncertainty as the country gets ready to leave the European Union.